Gamecocks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. To throw, it's Sellers. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. It's the latest chapter in a backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, Kirk, but it really has gained prominence in recent years.
I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last, 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer has been able to do here in the last few years in Columbia has really elevated the Gamecocks program. So it's gone to a whole nother level, not just for Clemson, but really for both these teams.
It's the running back in the flat. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. So how about this play? 4th down and inches, the football right at midfield. This is a crucial moment in the game. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Short throw to the crowd, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To the air, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. The Gamecocks will look to convert here on fourth down. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. It's complete on the crossing route. In the clear at the 25. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Randall. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And the Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry-up. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers, and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
And that's incomplete, way off target, had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The Gamecocks pick up enough for a 1st down here. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's a quarterback keeper. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Palmer. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. And the Gamecocks moving quickly down the field here. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stop, pull behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go, back in the red zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Clemson offense is back out there. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They're going to run it here. 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Caught near the sticks, it's Moore. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yard.
Touchdown, Clemson. They finish off the scoring drive. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that short completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Short throw complete to the tight end. 4 set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. To the air, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Picks it up himself and still going. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. A deep shot right down the middle. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Trying to to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Hop over the middle. It's Harbor. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for some space. It's Randall. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Makes the catch. It's Randall. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Throws to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Scooped up with the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Let's it fly to the wideout. He makes the catch. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Grab down the middle, it's Jacobs. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. The Gamecocks churn out another first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, South Carolina. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. He finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. How about the starting field position? They begin with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Heads out of bounds at the 44-yard line. The offense will take over there in good position. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Buying time. Moving to his left. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a 1st down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. And man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
South Carolina.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Throws out the stiff arm. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. Picks up the first and is still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And with one explosive play, they're across midfield. First down at the 49. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So second down after the incompletion. Back-to-back deep shots. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after it.